Urgent, Chiefs Kingdom fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest Chiefs Kingdom news, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Chiefs Chargers, potentially fighting over same free agent wide receiver Stefon Diggs is still a free agent, and two top AFC contenders could seek his services for the upcoming season. The first wave of free agency is done, and wide receiver Stefon Diggs is still a free agent. A four-time Pro Bowler, Diggs spent the 2024 season with the Houston Texans and appeared to be in the midst of another strong season. Through the first 8 games of the year, the wide receiver recorded 47 receptions for 496 yards and 3 touchdowns. However, Diggs tore his ACL midway through the season, prematurely ending his season and making him one of the most high-risk, high-reward players on the market. Prior to his injury, Diggs was on pace to reach 1,000 receiving yards for the 7th consecutive season. However, he's also on the wrong side of 30 and is coming off a serious knee injury. Nobody knows how much is left in his tank, but someone will roll the dice on him before the start of the season. Looking across the league, the two best fits could be the Los Angeles Chargers and Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs-Chargers could fight over free agent Stefon Diggs. The Los Angeles Chargers entered the offseason with all the cap space they'd need to get Jim Harbaugh's team to the next level. Following a disappointing early playoff exit, the Chargers rebuilt their run game with running back Najee Harris and Super Bowl champion guard Mekhi Becton. These two should improve an already dangerous rushing attack, but this team needs another receiving weapon. Second-round pick Ladd McConkey was the only consistent set of hands in 2024, and while the Georgia product seems to be a star in the making, he can't carry the passing attack by himself. Quentin Johnston is far too inconsistent for a regular role, and free agent signee Mike Williams didn't look like he had much left in his tank last year. Stefon Diggs may not be the safest signing in the league, but the free agent offers plenty of upside. Quite frankly, the Chargers must shoot for the moon if they want to overtake a stacked AFC loaded with elite quarterbacks. Justin Herbert is fantastic, but he can't single-handedly defeat Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. Chances are he'd have to face at least 2 of those quarterbacks to make the Super Bowl, and Los Angeles doesn't have the offensive firepower to hang with these elite teams. Diggs could be the difference here, as he won't need to be anything more than the second option in this passing attack. Helping Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs face an interesting offseason after Patrick Mahomes struggled by his standards with a subpar group of pass catchers. The room might be worse in 2025. While Marquise Brown will return, DeAndre Hopkins is in Baltimore. Rashee Rice is coming off a season-ending knee injury, and both Rice and first-round pick Xavier Worthy could be subject to league discipline. With Travis Kelce also getting older, Mahomes could use a reliable veteran to kick this passing game into gear. Stefon Diggs has a history of causing off-field troubles, but if any team could handle the free agent, it's the Chiefs. Kansas City is no stranger to colorful personalities inhabiting the locker room, so they should be able to keep Diggs motivated as they chase another Lombardi trophy. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest Chiefs Kingdom news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. Chiefs could target Ravens All-Pro. Free agent after latest signing. The Kansas City Chiefs lost veteran wide receiver Mecole Hardman to the Green Bay Packers and could replace him with free agent Devin Duvernay. The Kansas City Chiefs lost wide receiver and return specialist Mecole Hardman to the Green Bay Packers, and they could turn to current free agent Devin Duvernay to fill his void. While Hardman never played up to his second-round draft capital, the longtime Chief made a name for himself as a returner who could make a few plays at wide receiver when necessary. Serving as the team's primary punt returner, the Georgia product finished the 2024 season with 20 punt returns for 203 yards and 5 kick returns for 132 yards. Additionally, he added another 12 receptions for 90 yards in the receiving game as the Chiefs struggled to find reliable wide receivers throughout the season. Devin Duvernay spent the 2024 season with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but he is best known for his time with the Baltimore Ravens. A former third-round pick, Duvernay had his moments as a receiver, but became one of the league's most dangerous returners early in his career. The Texas product earned first-team All-Pro honors for his work as a returner in 2021 and made the Pro Bowl in 2021 and 2022. While he's never recaptured that level of dominance, he can still compete for a role on special teams. Chiefs could sign free agent Devin Duvernay. After losing Mecole Hardman, as mentioned earlier, Hardman's biggest contribution to the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs came on special teams. While he was the team's primary punt returner, he wasn't the only one to handle that responsibility. Fellow wide receiver and name-only Nico Remigio appeared in 5 games Hardman missed due to injury, returning 11 punts for 103 yards and a team-high 11 kicks for 295 yards. His return average in both categories fell in line with Hardman's averages, so perhaps the team believes he can handle full-time responsibilities in 2025. Perhaps Remigio can win the job in 2025, but anyone who has watched Skyway Moore or Kadarius Toney return punts knows you must have a plan B for the position. Devin Duvernay spent the 2024 season as Jacksonville's primary punt returner, and while the free agent couldn't match his Ravens' success, he's still a competent option who can provide some base-level security as a special teams ace. Of course, this isn't the only reason to add Duvernay into the mix, as his receiving ability could be useful if injuries strike. Receiving game replacements, Devin Duvernay and Nico Remigio are both wide receivers who should spend most of their time on special teams, but injuries happen in the NFL. The Chiefs retained Marquise Brown, but lost DeAndre Hopkins and might lose Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy for parts of the upcoming season. If that happens, one of these players could be forced into action, and Duvernay is more likely to succeed in an emergency role. While Devin Duvernay finished the 2024 season with just 11 receptions for 79 yards, the free agent used to be a key depth piece of the Ravens' passing attack. In 2022, he recorded a respectable 37 receptions for 407 yards and 3 touchdowns. Remigio, by comparison, has just 2 receptions for 48 yards to his name, and his college production doesn't suggest there's any sort of untapped potential here. Devin Duvernay shouldn't break the bank as a free agent, which means the Chiefs can sign him with minimal salary cap implications. With Hardman gone, these two could battle for the primary returner job throughout the offseason. AFC contract details. Garrett, Stingley, Broncos, Bills, Jaguars, Titans, Chargers, beginning with 2 record-setting deals. Here are the latest contract details from the AFC Myles Garrett, D.E. Browns. 4 years, 160 mm. Garrett's 88. 8 mm full guarantee consists of a 21, 54 mm signing bonus, fully guaranteed base salaries in 2025 and 26, and a fully guaranteed 2026 option bonus. Almost all of Garrett's 2027 compensation is guaranteed as well, with Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio noting a 39. 34 mm option bonus shifts to a full guarantee no later than day 3 of the 2026 league year. Garrett's 21. 41 mm 228 option bonus is guaranteed for injury and will shift to a full guarantee on day 3 of the 2027 league year. Only $800K of Garrett's 38 mm 2029 base salary will be guaranteed a year out. However, Garrett's 38 mm 2030 base is non-guaranteed. The option bonuses and 4 void years will help keep Garrett's cap numbers under 30 mm until 2028. Derek Stingley Jr., CB Texans, 3 years, 90 mm. Of Stingley's eye-popping 89 mm guarantee, only 48 mm is locked in at signing, Florio adds. Early protections, as in the Garrett contract, are included here as well. After fully guaranteed base salaries in 2025 and 26, Stingley will see his $20 million 2027 base salary shift from an injury guarantee to a full guarantee in March 2026. That same structure is in place for 2027, with a 21 mm salary moving from guaranteed for injury to fully guaranteed by March 2027. Stingley's 2029 base is non-guaranteed. DJ Jones, DT Broncos. 3 years, 39 mm. Jones fetched an impressive second Broncos contract. Before the team reunited him with 49ers teammates Dre Greenlaw and Talanoa Hufanga, Jones scored a 26 mm full guarantee, ESPN's Adam Schefter tweets. 2 void years are in this Denver deal. Dre Greenlaw, LB Broncos, 3 years, 31. 5 mm. This base value checks in a touch south of the initial reports as well. Of that sum, 11. 5 mm is fully guaranteed per spot rack. Another 2 mm locks in on day. 5 of the 2026 league year, via over the cap, But Greenlaw's injury trouble looks to have affected him on the market after all. A 3mm incentive package is present, and Denver can move on from the deal for less than 5mm in 2026 dead money. Josh Palmer, WR Bills. 3 years, 29mm. This is south of the 36mm number initially reported. TD and yardage incentives cover 6mm, The Athletic's Dan Duggan tweets. The ex-Charger will see 15mm fully guaranteed. Palmer's 2025 salary is locked in, and 84mm of his 66mm 2026 base salary is as well. Another 3mm will convert from an injury guarantee to a full guarantee on day 5 of the 26 league year, per over the cap. Cody Barton, LB Titans. 3 years, 21mm. The nomadic defender will see 3mm fully guaranteed. KPRC2's Aaron Wilson tweets. Both Barton's 2025 and 26 salaries are guaranteed, with Wilson adding 5mm of his 2027 bases as well. Robert Hainsey, C Jaguars. 3 years, 21mm. Hainsey will receive 10mm fully guaranteed, Wilson tweets. Of Hainsey's 25mm 2026 base salary, 3mm is guaranteed at signing. The rest locks in if Hainsey is still a Jaguar by day 5 of the 2026 league year. Eric Murray, S Jaguars. 3 years, 5mm. This massive Murray raise from his Texans deals brings 10mm fully guaranteed, per over the cap. Murray will see 5mm of his 2026 base salary locked in, while Wilson adds the rest becomes guaranteed on day 5 of the 26 league year. Marquise Brown, WR Chiefs, 1 year, 85mm. This is down from the up to 11mm report, with Wilson indicating 5mm is guaranteed. After a season-marring injury, Brown takes a slight pay cut after a 7mm 2024 deal. Benjamin Sejust, CB Chargers. 1 year, 5mm. The Chargers are guaranteeing Sejust a 1mm, Wilson adds. This profiles as a flyer on a 4-year Washington regular, whose 5mm base salary is non-guaranteed. And now, Chiefs fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this. But your opinion matters a lot for Chiefs. I'll be back any moment with more Chiefs Kingdom news.